Hey everybody, how are you? Happy Friday, TGIF. I'm going to adjust this lighting a little bit here. It's a little dark. Thank you so much for this last minute, spur of the moment decision that I made to just do a class in our group. Like, why not, right? We've got a lot of new people, and I wanted to educate everyone. I feel like that's kind of the biggest thing about essential oils is it's kind of like learning a new language. Kind of. You're learning how to use certain oils for certain things, certain ways, and there's kind of a learning curve. It's not like just, putting on some face cream and that's it. So, welcome, welcome. I'm going to give it just another minute and then we're going to get started because I know we have a lot of people that are going to be joining us tonight. And of course, watching the replay because it's Friday night. I have no life, so my kids are downstairs plugged in right now. So hopefully we won't be getting video bombed. So I'm really, really excited to be here with you guys tonight. Little few items of housekeeping because I want to make sure that this is an efficient use of your time. Hey Jackie, how's it going? Please, if you can, save your questions till the end. I know it's going to be hard. Comments are totally awesome. I love that. Hey Jane, how are you? I'm going to try not to get distracted. I have a squirrel brain, so I tend to kind of go off course, but that's what I have this. I have a script. Notes. So I'm going to keep on point because otherwise it's going to be kind of a train wreck. Again, this is recorded live right now. I love doing this live, but if you ever want to refer back to it, or if you have a friend that wants to know more about oils next week, next year, this will always be here, which is the beauty of Facebook Live events because they're saved forever and ever. Hey, Anne-Marie. So that's awesome. And last but not least, I may be a medical professional. I am a nurse by trade, but I cannot treat, prescribe, diagnose, cure. Hey, Lana, thank you. Yeah, the hat is because it's a bad hair day. That's my secret. And it's still cold out. I don't know. I'm in the East Coast, and it's been raining and snowy and weird all day. So yes, I might be a medical professional, but I can't treat, prescribe, diagnose, cure, anything like that. So tonight's, hey, Julia. Great to see you. Tonight's class is truly going to be education only, okay? We got that? We cool? All right, so whether you're brand new to the world of Young Living or you have been with us forever and ever and ever, veterans, we've got a lot of people kind of across the spectrum, or you might not have begun your journey yet. Who knows? Like, we have a lot of people that just haven't quite gotten there yet. This is going to be a really fun and basic overview about what essential oils are, and better yet, how to get your hands on them. So for those of you guys that don't know me, thank you, Luann, Savvy Minerals. Thank you, Diana. For those of you guys that don't know me, my name is Kristen Boucher. I'm honored to be here with you tonight for spending your Friday night with me. I'm super, super pumped. I am a nurse by trade. I have two girls, a 4-year-old, almost 5-year-old, and an 8-year-old. Two girls, really awesome, couldn't be more opposite. An amazing, supportive husband. I worked in the corporate world for many, 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 many years as a nurse and then administration and all that good stuff. And I jumped into the world of holistic blogging and health and wellness coaching about 8 years ago. Found myself delving into essential oils specifically for my blog, but not really realizing how much I needed them in my life. Had no idea that there was a difference in quality and all of that good stuff. Ended up needing them very badly for my own personal health and wellness. Fast forward to now, 3.5 years later, I got started on this amazing journey with Young Living Essential Oils. I'm now a platinum leader. I could not be more fulfilled and happy with my career. I'm still helping people just in a different capacity, and I could not be more honored and humbled to be with such an amazing group of men and women on our team that are just like family to me. So I'm super, super, super excited for this, for everybody. So again, I need to stick to the script. So just quick show of likes, hearts, happy faces. Who here is a member of Young Living already? I just want to kind of get an idea of who all. I recognize a lot of familiar faces, which is awesome. So if you are, give me some likes, give me some hearts. Isn't it amazing? Totally life-changing, right? Right? It's awesome. And of course, welcome to those that are not yet oily. There's soon to be members of our team. We are really, really excited to be here. So you're in for such a treat. So definitely, if you haven't already, get your paper and notes or whatever, your phone app, whatever it can be, your iPad, and get ready to take some notes, because I'm going to be giving you some information, kind of some nerdy stuff as well. So I want to make sure you don't miss anything. And again, I'm using the strip. I want to stay on track. I want to keep you guys, I want to keep this to be a very effective use of your time, because I have a squirrel brain, if you didn't notice. So let's jump right in. So a healthy life is determined by every single choice that you make in your life. Day by day, choice by choice, they can either contribute to your life or they can contribute to disease. We've experienced that. And it's not just about the food that we're eating and how much exercise that we get. I mean, let's face it, that makes a difference, and eating healthy and clean and exercising regularly is a good thing. But the thing to remember is, what about the other things that we're using on a daily basis in our life, in our home, on our bodies, that sort of thing? What you clean with. If I may be so bold as to say, that might even matter more than what we're actually putting into our body, right? But hear me out. There's more on this. Now, I recently learned a really scary statistic, that the air that we're breathing in our home is 5 to 10 times more polluted than what we have outside. Why is that? Well, the reason is because we are using things like air fresheners, candles. We're cleaning with things. The doors and the windows, especially in the wintertime, are not open, so there's no ventilation. So we're breathing in these toxic chemicals, and we're basically polluting our bodies. Fabric softeners, dryer sheets, all of that stuff can contribute to that. And what's even scarier, the stuff that touches our skin, like the shampoos, the lotions, the makeup, baby products, that sort of thing. Because our skin is our largest organ, it's like a big sponge. It is absorbed to our bloodstream, and then it goes into our bodies that way. And then, of course, it carries those toxic chemicals to our organs, which we do not want. So, you know, most people, and I was in this population years ago, thinking diet and exercise, that's how you stay healthy, right? But I'm still going to use the candles, and I'm still going to use my plug-ins, and I'm going to, you know, buy the stuff at the store that's filled with chemicals and fragrance and all of that sort of thing. I didn't really actually think about what I was using on my body and using in my home, which, yeah, of course, yes, diet and exercise is very important, but in actuality, we really need to be more cognizant of what we're putting on our skin versus what we're putting into our bodies orally. Now, here's why. This is interesting. Now, the reason is because when we're putting things through our, like eating something, let's just say, something that's not so good for us, our liver creates a filtration process, and that can filter out things that our body does not need and eliminate them. When we're putting them onto our skin or we're breathing them into our lungs, there's no filtration system. It's going directly to our bloodstream. So, you know, thinking, you know, the skin might be a barrier. It's actually not. It's actually a carrier. And the average woman applies 300 chemicals to her body a day, and 80 of those are before breakfast. So think about that for just a minute. That's pretty monumental. So tonight, Debbie Downer is leaving the building. You are going to be learning about how diverse essential oils are and some really, really simple ways that you can use them in your everyday life. So now, what are essential oils? The nitty gritty. So essential oils are potent substances. They're super concentrated. A little bit goes a long way. They're coming from plants. They're coming from trees. They're coming from roots, rinds, resins, flowers, that sort of thing. And they can literally support every single body system. Every single one of them. So you know how when you break a plant, the juice comes out? That's the essential oil. And the essential oil is rushing to the plant to its rescue because it's got therapeutic benefits that can help that plant regenerate itself, right? So it's like, think about a blade of grass. We cut the grass, it grows again. That's the essential oil that's in the grass that's regenerating it to support life. The same idea of using essential oils in our body. It's really quite miraculous. Essential oils have protective properties, and they're basically the plant's natural defense mechanism. So if you see me bouncing, it's because I'm on a stability ball, okay? Just that's why. Because I wanted to get low. I'm using a little table here, and I wanted to make sure you could see, right? Yeah. Behind the scenes. Okay, so essential oils support everything from a healthy brain to a healthy weight to healthy emotions. An essential oil in a diffuser, like this beautiful thing right here, that can soothe a child's emotions after a tough day at school or a tough day at work or just a tough day in general. Like, I don't know about you, but the hours between 5 and 8 o'clock at night is like, I'm not filming from the bedroom suite, believe it or not. This is, oh yes, Jackie's bedroom suite. Yes, sorry. I'm getting sidetracked. Yeah, this is our guest area, my office, all of that stuff. So essential oils can truly make your life so much better. In the diffuser, you know, I love to diffuse at, you know, between the hours of 5 and 8. We call that the witching hour, right? You know, can I get an amen from my fellow mamas? Like, dinner, bath, bed, you know, now we have tons of activities that are going on. The kids are exhausted by the end of the day. It's just, you know, it's not fun. So I love to diffuse stress away or lavender during those times because it's transitions. It's time for us to get relaxed and chill out so we can get to bed and have a good restful night's sleep. But at the same time, essential oils can be uplifting and energizing. So it's not just about relaxation and de-stressing, it's also about helping to motivate you. So if you have a problem with, you know, getting yourself motivated and moving in the morning, we got an oil for that. Essential oils can also be used as an alternative to toxic cleaning products, right? How awesome is that? For example, 1 bottle of Thieves Cleaner, which is this right here, this bottle right here, makes like 30 of these. So we'll talk about thieves in a little bit, so just hold your horses. So thinking about how, you know, the biggest myth is like, it's so expensive to, you know, buy organic or buy non-toxic and that sort of thing. This is the myth buster right here, because this is going to cost you less than $1 to make all-purpose, all-natural, cleansing, purifying, household cleaner that will not break the bank. I'm telling you, 1 capful fills this bottle with some water, done. How much are you spending at Target for your non-toxic cleaner? How much are you spending at the dollar store? Like, this is less than $1. Like, you can't do any better than that. So I'm a big fan of Thieves Cleaner, and I know a lot of you guys are as well. Okay, so going back to essential oils, we're gonna talk, this is the best part, we're gonna be talking about the Premium Starter Kit, which is how everybody got started on their journey. And the reason is because it is the best value out there. It is the only thing that Young Living sells that's 50% off, so it's a huge, huge value. You get 11 oils and you get a diffuser. Check it out, for only 160 bucks. So it's amazing. And that's really all you need. So as you sit through this tonight, you're going to learn that all of these oils are going to support every body system and you're not going to need anything else. You might want more, but you don't need anything else when you first get started. Okay, so let's just talk about the different ways that you can use essential oils. There's really 3 ways to use essential oils. First, inhalation. We've heard of aromatherapy, right? That's exactly what it is. And honestly, this is the fastest way to get essential oils into your bloodstream. It's like within 3 seconds it gets into your thyroid and your brain and your heart and your liver and all of that. So inhalation, super, super fast. And you can inhale them just by inhaling the diffuser or holding the bottle up to your nose, if that floats your boat. Topical, second way is topical. That is applying it right to your skin. Your skin, again, is our largest organ, so it is absorbing things right into our bloodstream. Now you can apply it directly, like, you know, lavender or frankincense, which we'll talk about in a little bit, or you can use a carrier oil, which of course I forgot to bring in my props, but a carrier oil is basically any type of fatty vegetable oil, for example, grapeseed oil, olive oil, coconut oil, pretty much whatever you have in your pantry could be a carrier oil, and that will help to dilute the essential oil so it, I'm sorry, drawing a blank here. This is real life, because it will help penetrate, your skin and work better in your bloodstream. Sorry, it's 8 o'clock at night. This is what happens. Okay, so number 1, inhalation. Number 2, topical. Number 3, this is what blew my mind, is ingestion. Ingestion of essential oils. Yes, you can. You can ingest essential oils like a dietary supplement. You can use them in your cooking. You can use them in your baking. You can use them you know, in your drinks. I love to put a drop of peppermint in my coffee, peppermint vitality in my coffee. It's delicious. Peppermint tea. Or you can create your own supplements. And really easy. Young Living sells these. These are just vegetable capsules where you will put your oil. These come apart. Drop your oils right into the cap. Pop the top. Done. Take it as you would a supplement. Or you can just down the hatch. You know, it all depends on your preference there. Okay, so now here's the thing about ingesting essential oils. I do not take that subject lightly. My stability ball is doing things. So here you're going to see in your starter kit white labels, colored labels. The white labels are labeled as vitality oils, and those are generally regarded as safe, GRAS certified by the government as safe for internal consumption. Okay? There's no other essential oil company that has supplements, have oils that are labeled as supplements. So just keep that in mind with your starter kit. We may refer to peppermint in the non-vitality form, and just know that it's the same exact oil, but they just had to label it as such. So a little bit of confusion around that. I know I had some confusion as well when we came out with the vitality line. So okay, so another reason why it's important to apply oils topically or take them internally is because they're high in antioxidants. Have you heard of antioxidants before? If you haven't, listen up. Antioxidants are those things that scavenge the free radicals that are diseasing and aging our bodies. Now, free radicals are those things that Dr. Oz talks about. Those are the things that make us look older than we actually are. We don't want those. And they're coming every day at us at a rapid pace from our environment, from the air pollution, from the things we're putting into our body, from the things we're putting onto our body. So by applying essential oils, which are loaded with antioxidants, to our body, into our bloodstream, we're helping to fight those free radicals. So antioxidants are basically like little soldiers that are going to battle against those free radicals. Does that make sense? Okay. So one other way that I love to combat free radicals is this little thing called Ningxia Red, which also is in your starter kit right here, a couple of packets. So Ningxia Red is amazing. Rich in antioxidants, and if there's one supplement that is non-negotiable in our house, this is it. But the key is consistency, just like everything else. You can't just drink a shot or just take the 2 packets that are in your kit and be like, okay, I'm good. I have my antioxidants for my lifetime. I'm good to go. The key is definitely consistency. You can't expect to, you know, start reverse aging just by drinking, you know, 1 packet. It doesn't work like that. It's kind of like comparing it to losing weight and getting in shape. You can't say, I'm going to have a salad and then expect to lose all the weight that you're, you know, trying to lose. Or I'm going to go to the gym once every other week. It's not going to work. It's all about consistency. So, and this is why it makes so much sense, you know, once you really get going and, you know, learning and embracing this oily lifestyle, is to order your products on Essential Rewards, which we'll talk about in a little bit. So, big question. Why Young Living, right? That's the question I get all the time, because go to Marshall's, go to, you know, Bed Bath & Beyond, there's essential oils everywhere. So what really sets Young Living apart? So Young Living was founded in 1993, so a long time ago. I was in high school, so I was alive then. And it is truly the largest and most trusted essential oil company in the world. We have over 25 plus years of research and experience, and we are the only company that offers the seed to seal guarantee. Seed to seal guarantee. So what does that mean? Well, at the very core, knowing your farmer. So if you're into like the real food movement, you want to know where your food is coming from. You want to buy local. You want to support your local farmer. You want to know what the farmer is, you know, what soil is he using, what is he feeding his chickens, what is he feeding his livestock, you know, that sort of thing. The same goes with your oils. You want to know where they're coming from, because there can be a lot of funny business going on from even the planting, the harvesting, the seed, everything. There can be lots of things that can go wrong from the time that seed is planted to the time that you get that bottle that drop of oil out of the bottle into your Ningxia Red. So you really want to do some research and be careful. So what does seed to seal mean? keep talking about it. So basically it's a promise from the moment that the seed is sourced to the time that the bottle is sealed and delivered directly to your doorstep, that you're guaranteed purity, authenticity, no chemicals, herbicides, any funny business in your essential oils. Young Living is really amazing. They're 100% transparent in everything that they do. So the entire process. So like you could literally walk onto a Young Living farm. We have farms all over the world. And, you know, hey, can I take a tour? Can I see what's going on here? They will gladly show you how it all goes down, how they grow, how they harvest, how they distill, how they test the essential oils, how they bottle it, how they label it. They will gladly show you how it all goes down. So there really are no secrets, which is amazing. And this is even better. Again, the geek in me loves this. There are 8 different tests that every batch of oil goes through to make sure that it has the exact chemical constituents that make it a therapeutic grade essential oil. So that's really, really amazing to me. So I can't stress enough, even if you don't use Young Living, make sure you know where your oils are coming from, okay? Like if you get nothing out of this little class tonight, just know where your oils are coming from, okay? So another thing that sets Young Living apart that I wanted to touch briefly on is, you know, even the oils that are sold in stores, there's a couple of red flags that you want to be aware of. Number one is if an oil is truly 100% therapeutic grade, there should not be an expiration date on the bottle. Okay, so that's red flag number one. It's kind of like a really good bottle of wine. If it's kept in a cool, dark place, the shelf life is indefinite. So that's rule number one. Red flag number two, you want to pay attention to the fragrance of an oil. So does the oil, you know, smell delicate? Does it smell rich? Does it smell organic, like from the earth, which it should? Does the aroma vary from batch to batch? Like, for example, one batch of our Young Living peppermint didn't smell like your typical peppermint, but it had all of the therapeutic benefits that it was supposed to. They're supposed to have that because they are distilled and grown in small batches. So therefore, each batch, the aroma is going to change just because that's nature. You know, when they do this indication that they're distilled in small batches rather than industrialized process on a large scale with chemical extenders and all kinds of solvents and stuff like that. Now, lavender oil should not have a hint of vanilla. Peppermint should not smell like a candy cane. Genuine therapeutic grade essential oil should have a different aroma and smell different from batch to batch. So a bottle of lavender that you got a year ago might not smell like the lavender that you got last week. And the reason is because things change. Seasons are different. You're going to have climate change. You're going to have warmer seasons than the last. You're going to have drier seasons than the last. So that is all going to have an impact on the aroma of the essential oil. It's not going to impact the therapeutic benefits. So again, going through all of the testing to make sure that they're there, Young Living is doing that. So essential oils fall into 4 different categories. Grade A, B, C, and D. So grade A are genuine therapeutic grade oils grown from organically grown plants. They're distilled at the proper temperatures. Grade B are food grade. They might contain synthetics, they might contain chemicals, they might have synthetic, you know, fertilizers, chemical extenders, whatever. Not clean. Grade C, even worse, are perfume oils. They might be what you find on the shelves at the health food store. So they usually contain solvents that companies use to gain a higher yield of oils. Again, it all comes down to money. And then last but not least, the bottom of the barrel literally is grade D. And grade D is floral water. So this is what happens. After all of the oil is distilled and extracted from the plant material, there's leftover water called trash water. And that trash water might smell good, but there are 0 therapeutic benefits whatsoever. And in order to label a bottle of essential oil as pure, the government does not require anything but the bottle has to have 5% of essential oil in there. And that can be any of those grades, and then 5%, and the rest can be chemicals, solvents, carrier oils, whatever. So that means that 90 to 95% of that bottle of essential oil that you're buying from wherever could be filled with chemicals. Scary, scary stuff. And the worst part is they don't have to disclose that on the label. There's no disclosure as to what grade you're buying. They don't have to do that right now. Maybe there'll be some changes down the road in the, you know, the regulations, God, I hope so. But for right now, get, you know, buyer beware. So pay attention to where you're buying from. So, you know, in the essential oil community, it's kind of like everything else. You get what you pay for. So comparing it to like a hamburger on the dollar menu. So to, you know, an organic grass-fed Angus burger that you'd get at a very, you know, all-natural restaurant. Totally different. Obviously, you're going to pay more for the organic grass-fed burger versus the, you know, quarter pounder with cheese from the dollar menu. Quality, quality, quality. Again, the same goes with essential oils that are out there. So before we get started on the oils that come with the starter kit, I want to just touch briefly on some safety guidelines really, really quick because, you know, we got to be safe. Essential oils are super, super concentrated. So do not put oils directly in the eye. Okay, that should be obvious, but, you know, just want to make sure we're clear. Or in your ear canal. Okay, you can put oils around there or around the eye, but just don't get them in the eye. It will burn. You want to dilute your oils, especially with kids. Again, we talked about using a carrier oil. Kids especially, their systems are way more permeable than ours. So I tend to dilute with my kids a lot more than I would myself. Okay? Like with everything else, if you've never used essential oils, do a patch test just to make sure that you're not going to get any kind of, you know, rash or anything like that. And if you do, apply a carrier oil to it, wait a few days, and then the next time you use it, just dilute it even more. Okay? Citrus oils. We're getting into the summer months, hopefully. Citrus oils like lemon, orange, grapefruit, that sort of thing. Those are photosensitive oils. So that means if you were to put it on your skin, go it out to the sun, you will more than likely burn. So the easy solution to that is do it at nighttime. Let's just say you're putting, let's say, grapefruit on your skin. It's great for smoothing the appearance of your skin, if you get my drift. Do it at nighttime before bed versus in the morning before you go to the beach, okay? Not that I've ever done that. I have. I learned the hard way. Okay, so then let's talk about safety with kids really, really quick. There are certain oils that the safety experts recommend that children under the age of, say, 6 do not use. And that main oil is eucalyptus. Now, again, this is a personal choice. Do your research and do what's right for you. For me personally, I have used eucalyptus on my kids less than 6 years of age, and we've never had any issues. Again, I dilute a lot, so you know, just one of those things that the safety experts recommend. And I think that more than likely it's those kids that might have some immune or respiratory insufficiencies, so because the eucalyptus is very opening to the airways. So again, do your research and make the choice that's right for you, okay? All right, so got to stick to the script. My papers are shuffled. Okay, so Young Living oils, very safe. Very, very safe when you use them properly. And of course, investing in the right reference materials is key as well, because Dr. Google may not always be right. So I always err on the side of getting some really good reference materials from a reputable source and using those when I'm making choices about using oils with my family. And of course, asking lots of questions, and we can kind of guide you toward that as well. The other thing is, know that you're never going to be alone. Like, you're not doing this on your own. You're here learning alongside us. I've been using Young Living for 3.5 years, and I'm still learning. I'm still learning things from people that have been using oils less time than me. So, like, we're all in this together. So don't ever feel like you're ever alone. Okay, this is the fun part. Now we are going to, let's pretend that we're hanging out together over a glass of wine, and you're going to be sniffing some oils, because I'm going to talk to you about each oil that comes in the starter kit and how to use them. Okay, so the first is lavender. Lavender is pretty much the Swiss Army knife of essential oils, this one right here. It is the most versatile oil out there. It has over 1,000 uses. It's wonderful for relaxation, wonderful for sleep, wonderful for emotional support. It's great for skin. It truly is one of those must-haves. I use it regularly, so it's one of those things that I'm adding to my Essential Rewards order pretty much monthly. Fun little fact, it takes 27 square feet of lavender plants to make one 15 milliliter bottle. This is a 5 milliliter bottle, so 3 times the size. Okay, next is Peppermint Vitality. Peppermint Vitality is a vitality oil, so you can ingest it. And it's an invigorating, very energizing, refreshing, has a lovely mint aroma. It's been used extensively for multiple health benefits, primarily digestive support. So think about that. If you could use a little bit of assistance in the digestive department, this one is going to be your best friends. Makes it a great way to start or end a meal, so you can put a drop just right under your tongue after you have dinner. Now when you're diffusing peppermint essential oil, not necessarily the Vitality, it's very energizing. It's very refreshing. So it's a great one to kind of kickstart your day if you're not a morning person. It's just awesome. All right, lemon is number 3. Lemon is cold pressed from the rind of the lemon, not the acidic pulp. So you're not going to have any of those enamel issues that your dentist might say you can't drink lemon water because the acidity. This is not going to contain that. So that's really awesome. I absolutely love lemon in my water. I will just put it right in my water, my filtered water at home. It's delicious, it's naturally detoxifying, and it tastes amazing. The other side of lemon, the non-Vitality version, is it's a natural degreaser. It's a natural stain remover, so it's awesome for cleaning. Okay, what else? Copaiba. This one right here. Funny name, really, really powerful oil. I like to say that this is like the unsung hero of the entire starter kit because it has so many health benefits. This one can support pretty much every body system. So that says a lot. I love Copaiba in a shot, in my daily shot of Ningxia, because it just has so many wellness benefits. So that's pretty much how I use it. It's just a really awesome oil. Frankincense is another favorite. So frankincense right here. If you're familiar with a book called The Bible, you might be familiar with frankincense. It was a gift to the baby Jesus, frankincense, myrrh, and gold. And back in ancient times, it was one of the most valuable oils out there. It was valued more than gold, actually. Frankincense is very relaxing. It's very grounding. It's very great for spirituality and meditation. And it's also great for skin. So as we get older, we definitely want frankincense in our lives. I love to use frankincense in my face serum. I put a little bit of frank and a little bit of lavender in there. Love it. Makes my face feel like butter. It's awesome. Okay, what's next? Citrus Fresh. Citrus Fresh. Okay, I'm not trying not to go out of order. There is an order to this, believe it or not. Okay, we talked about lavender, we talked about Copaiba. Okay, Citrus Fresh. This is a new kid on the block, okay? So if you're just getting started, or you haven't yet gotten started, we have a new oil that has been added to the starter kit. And the reason is because Young Living's Seed to Seal guarantee, purification, and RC were in the kit, and we were having some sourcing issues, so we had to pull those and replace them with some equally awesome oils. So Citrus Fresh is the new kid on the block. This one is replacing purification. And if you haven't smelled it already, you're gonna love it. It is so refreshing, so uplifting. It is a blend of tangerine and mandarin and orange and grapefruit and, believe it or not, spearmint. And it just kind of gives that kick. It's awesome. I love it in the diffuser. It's really, really refreshing and uplifting in the morning. It's also great in dryer balls. If you have wool dryer balls that you put in your dryer instead of those toxic dryer sheets, makes your laundry smell awesome. Okay. Next is Raven. This is the other new kid on the block. This one is replacing RC. Now, think about RC. RC was great for supporting, opening up the airways, really, good for that, helping you kind of get an invigorating feeling on your chest. Raven's going to do the same thing, okay? Awesome, awesome oil for that. I love to make little chest rub and put it on my chest or put it on the soles of my feet or just put it in the diffuser. It's really, really nice. Digest Vitality is another oil that's amazing for digestive support. So what I like to do with Digest is either put it in a vegetable capsule and take it for digestive support, or literally just put a drop under my tongue after a meal. It's awesome. Panaway. Panaway is this oil right here, and it is like an eraser to your body. Think about that for a second. It's got wintergreen, it's got peppermint, it's got clove, so think about what it could do for your muscles and your joints. I love to make a roll-on or a rub and just put it right on my muscles after a workout. It feels so, so good. And then last but not least, I think I covered all of these, is our bonus oil. Who doesn't love bonuses, right? Stress away. So Stress Away is like a vacation in a bottle. It smells like a margarita. It's got lime, it's got vanilla, it's got lavender, it's got cedarwood, it's got copaiba. Oh, it's amazing. So I love it in the diffuser. This is like my favorite during the witching hour, right? Or when it's not appropriate to day drink, or going to the grocery store with 2 kids during school vacation week, you know, driving in traffic, all of those things. So I love to diffuse it. Sorry, I'm bouncing again. Wear it as a perfume, put it in my necklace, my diffuser necklace, or my diffuser jewelry. It just smells so, so, so nice. Okay, so those are the oils that are in the starter kit with the diffuser. You have a choice of diffusers, but honestly, I would go with this one. This one's my favorite. You're also going to get, in your starter kit, 2 packets of Ningxia Red. Believe me, you're going to love this. And if you already have your starter kit and you haven't opened these or used these yet, do me a favor and pop these in the fridge like right now and drink one tomorrow morning and one the next morning, okay? They're so, so good. You're going to love it. And add it to your next Essential Rewards order. Also in your starter kit, isn't this great? You are getting, check this out, a sample of Thieves Household Cleaner. So this right here is 1 ounce. This is going to make like maybe 2 of these right here. Okay, so you're going to get this. So you can just go to the dollar store and get yourself a bottle, or Amazon if you want a fancy glass one. So, so awesome. So this is going to come in your starter kit. You're also going to get a little roll on top right here to go on top of your Stress Away or whatever oil that you want. Okay, so, oh, I just totally lost my stuff. What do you know? Okay, so there are really 3 ways that you can get started using these oils if you haven't already. So the first is, like, let's say you're just like, I want that Stress Away. I just want the Stress Away. You can buy that at retail. You're still going to get access to these amazing oils. You're just going to pay retail cost. You're going to pay more. Second way, that's how 99% of us got started, is to become a wholesale customer or wholesale member with Premium Starter Kit. And the reason this is so awesome is because it's such a value, $160 out the door, plus tax and shipping, with a diffuser, all of these oils, and the best part, I feel, is the support and education you're going to get from the person that you enroll with. So when you enroll with somebody, you're also going to get their family, which is us, which is awesome, because it's not just me, it's everybody. It's our whole team. So that's the second option. And the cool thing about that option is, like, once you get your starter kit, you're going to find that you want to try other stuff. So then, because you're a wholesale customer, you're going to get 24% off everything that Young Living sells for life. There's no annual fees, there's no minimums, there's none of that. It's really, really, really flexible. So and totally non-committal. So if you're non-committal, it's right up your alley. The third and the best option, and this is what I'm doing and how I really got started, is to become Essential Rewards VIP member. And basically what that means is you get your starter kit, and then you're like, well, I need that Ningxia Red, and I want to try some of that Thieves Cleaner, and I also want to start swapping out the other things that are in my home. Instead of going to Target every week and dropping 300 bills on things and then things that I don't need, I want to be more conscious and aware of what I'm spending my money on. So becoming a VIP Essential Rewards member is amazing because it creates a budget for you, and you are identifying the things that you want to swap out from your home, those, the toxic cleaners and that sort of thing, and you're replacing it with things that Young Living sells. And it's not just oils. Oils are the tip of the iceberg. We have everything. Personal care products, makeup, supplements, nutrition, like everything. It's really, really awesome. And the great thing about being an Essential Rewards member is you get points back and free product, plus you get discounted shipping, plus you also get gifts for being a loyal customer. At 3 months you get a bottle of Peppermint Vitality. At 6 months you get, I think, a bottle of Thieves Vitality. At 9 months you get a free bottle of Tea Tree, big bottle. And then at 12 months, because you're so loyal, you get a bottle of this stuff. It's called Loyalty. You can't buy it anywhere. It's amazing. Yes, Jennifer, replacement buying. Exactly. That's exactly what it is. Transfer buying. So instead of spending your money at Target, you spend your money on the same things from Young Living, and it's direct, shipped to your doorstep. It's awesome. So yeah, loyalty, you're gonna get this for free for being a VIP. So you're gonna get points back and free product. Again, you're gonna start at 10% back. Like, I don't know about any credit card companies that are offering me 10% back on any of my purchases. And then after 3 months, because you're so awesome, they're gonna bump it up to 20% back in free stuff. And then after 24 months, you're gonna get 25% back in free stuff. So it's basically like an account for all cool things. Awesome. So I've covered pretty much the nuts and the bolts of this. As we wrap this baby up, I want to just share one last statistic with you guys that really hit home for me when I was pulling this together. And I'm sure everyone that's watching tonight and that watches the replay has been affected by cancer. It is the #2 cause of death in the United States. 1,620 people a day are dying from cancer. And 1 in 3 cases in the US are directly linked to poor diet, physical inactivity, or chemical exposure. So the American Cancer Society says that only 5 to 10% of cancer cases are from genetic defects. What does that mean? That 90 to 95% are coming from environmental factors, which is mind-blowing, which means it's the things that we're letting into our home, into our bodies, and that sort of thing. It's astonishing. So if you're not already on this journey with us, or if you are, awesome, we're super happy to have you. But if you're not yet, we're so excited to welcome you to our family. So I want to encourage you to circle back with the person that invited you to this class tonight. We're a referral-based business, so if they invited you, please, please, please circle back with them, because they can get you hooked up with your starter kit. They have a member ID that they can give to you. You can just order it online, or they can help you order that, and they will be your guide on this amazing oily journey. And you'll also get all of us as well. So it's not just one person, you get the whole family. So just remember, I know it can feel overwhelming, especially if this is the first time you've heard this information, but remember, this is a journey. It's not a destination. So it's not about, getting to that end result. Even after 3.5 years of being a loyal Young Living member, I'm still finding things that I need to swap that out. I'm not using a lot of toxic stuff anymore, but I still need to replace that. So it's not one and done. It's a journey over time that takes conscious effort and, a little bit of help from your friends, right? To quote the Beatles. And again, that's why Essential Rewards is so cool. It's basically you're getting paid to shop. So you're going to be replacement or transfer buying anyway. You might as well get points back and free stuff. I just can't say enough about it, and I know a lot of the gals and guys here tonight could not agree with me more. And last but not least, I want to just give a shout out to this amazing tribe of people that are here tonight. I could not do this without them. They are so awesome. I love them with all my heart. They are, they make this what it is. Really, really, really fun. The support, the culture, the true sister and brotherhood is just, it makes my heart skip a beat. And just know that you're never alone. We are always here alongside you, not just in this group, but we have another larger member group. We have lots of resources that you can tap into. We have YouTube videos and all kinds of stuff. So don't ever feel like you're doing this alone. So that's it. That's all she wrote. So I will stop talking. I want to give you guys a chance to ask questions if you have any. I can answer them live. I can see your comments. So if you have a question, please, please, please feel free to type it and I will answer it live if they haven't been already answered. I know I had some wonderful helpers tonight that were moderating to make sure that nothing was missed. So yay. Thank you, Carol. This was fun. I wonder how long did it take me? I don't have my phone. Right, I'm using my phone. So hopefully that wasn't too long. Typically when we do these classes, it can be like an hour, sometimes longer, because people talk and, it's fun. It's a social gathering. So, all right, guys, have a great night. Have a wonderful weekend. Please feel free. This is going to be open to everybody, so share this with your friends. 44 minutes. Okay, I need to just scale it down a little bit. I was hoping for 30 next time. All right, guys, have a great weekend, and we'll talk to you soon.